you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Throw That Dart. Very special guest today, Artan. Artan, welcome to
Throw That Dart!
So what country are you aiming for?
Albania.
Right on. Okay. Okay, Art, here we go. Take that dart. Okay, Art, the globe is spinning. Good luck. Throw that dart. Artan, what are we making today?
Today we're gonna make a traditional Albanian dish. We call it Tavë Elbasani, which is lamb and yogurt casserole, if we can translate it in English. And then we have a few steps to prepare it before we put everything together and put in the oven.
So you're making this one in the barbecue. That's an alternative to the oven, right?
Yes, you can make it outside in a barbecue or you can put it in the oven in a small kitchen. Still the same. It's very simple, very traditional.
So what's the first step?
So first step, we just prepare the lamb. We're gonna chop this in small cubes. Let's say we're gonna make it like a 2-inch cubes. This part of the lamb is the leg part, or we can do it with the shoulder because it's the little toughest part of the lamb. Because if we use lamb chops, it's pretty soft and easy to cook.
Right.
So it's not gonna be good for a long cooking like in a traditional Albanian. So first, we make the cubes.
So this dish would be known from north to south, east to west in Albania, right?
This is typical Middle Albanian.
Beautiful.
Okay. There's two ways of doing this dish. We can fry or bake the lamb, or we can boil it, which is much easier because it can release lots of fats, lots of juices. And once we bake it in the end, it's gonna bring them all together. So we take a pot, we put the lamb together in a pot.
And how much is this?
So that's about 2 pounds of lamb for
Okay.
people for 4. In this case, we're gonna boil the lamb. We're gonna season it, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
The salt. All right. Now, simmer this. I can put in the barbecue or I can put in the oven on the stove, either or. But today we're doing it outside. It's gonna cook for next couple hours. It's gonna be nice and soft and tender.
And what is this temperature setting
Temperature
here
in
on
this
the
one
barbecue?
is about 350 degrees.
Okay, and in the oven, in the kitchen, same thing?
Same thing.
Okay,
yes.
perfect. That's easy.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, lamb.
So here we are. Step 1, after we boil the lamb, about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. Medium fire, let's say like 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then this is ready.
I gotta tell you, that smells delicious.
Now, after we boil the meat, we just going to saute it a little bit, light color.
Okay.
So we pour some oil. You take the parts of lamb, we transfer them to that frying pan. It's so soft, almost
Looks beautiful.
breaking down.
And that's some beautiful meat.
Yes,
Lamb as
that's a
well
lamb.
for tenderness.
Yes, a little bit more oil just to make it look. Okay, so we have a little bit of pepper again. There we go. And now we take it back to the fire.
So this is the same as putting it on the
Yes.
stove top, except
Yes.
we're using the barbecue to saute, give it some nice crispy color.
Yes.
Beautiful.
5-10 minutes just to brown up. And once it's nice and brown, we can put them all together with yogurt and eggs.
I cannot wait.
And we're ready to continue with the step 3.
Perfect. I love step 3. I don't even know what it is yet, but I love it.
So after we remove the meat and we have them left with the broth, we have 2 tablespoons of rice. We just put it together here. And we're gonna parboil it about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so once it's parboiled, and then we can just put it in a casserole, and then with the yogurt and the lamb
And this liquid is from...
boiling the lamb.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's the broth.
All right, so we're going to put
Kept the
that. You
broth.
put that aside now?
Yes, we put this on the side. We're gonna have 4 eggs with about a liter of yogurt.
Okay.
Okay.
So those get cracked right into the yogurt. Interesting. Beautiful. Yogurt spa.
There we go. Mixture, yogurt and eggs.
Color. Beautiful.
Yes. Now it is gonna come up together. Be a very smooth texture. Whisk this all together actually.
Look what's happening.
Become very creamy. So now what I'm gonna add here is gonna add some butter. this way. So we're gonna let it melt for like.
All right, goodbye butter. When we see you next, you're going to be completely transformed. All right, that is transformed butter.
There we go, butter is melted. So there you go. After yogurt and eggs, we add the last ingredient, which is butter.
Oh yeah.
Butter, look
And
at that
becomes
color.
very, very creamy dish.
So yogurt, 4 eggs.
And have, let's say, quarter pound of butter. There you go, whisking. So it's almost ready, nice and creamy and smooth.
Beautiful.
That was the rice and the broth that we had it from boiling the meat in the beginning at step 1.
And how much rice was in
It
there?
was about 2 tablespoons of rice
Okay.
and about a cup broth
Okay.
of lamb broth, and that's about it. We just pour this one right in. Lamb goes right in.
Look at this. Amazing.
As I said, it's a very, very, very unique type of dish from middle part of Albania.
Right.
We don't do this in north or south. It's mostly from middle part.
Okay.
The city is called, the name of the city is Elbasan.
Elbasan?
Elbasan.
Elbasan.
Elbasan, which even the dish is called
You're saying that's Central Albania?
Central Albania. So even the name of the dish comes from that city, which is called tray of Elbasani or Tavë Elbasani. Okay, so
Look at
for
this.
spices I just use a little bit of bay leaves.
Oh, okay.
I
Interesting.
don't use
A couple of bay leaves in
couple
there.
of bay leaves. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm just gonna top it with the butter, just a little bit.
Please do.
This is a little bit of butter and flour, which is kind of roux.
Okay.
So we can just pour it a little bit all over. There we go. So now this one is ready to go in the oven or in the barbecue.
Do you have to cover it or you leave it open?
No, you leave it open.
Okay.
No, leave it. So if you put in the barbecue or oven, it has to be 400 degrees for like 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
And then should be ready. It's about 400 degrees now. We just leave it there. We don't have to cover this. It's gonna be nice and crispy, 10 minutes. If you like this show, you please subscribe, or we can say in Albanian, "Nëse u pëlqeu kjo gatuar je sot," you can subscribe in program in YouTube.
Here we go. It's a big reveal.
Here we go. After 20-25 minutes in the 400 Fahrenheit degree, the casserole is ready. Take it out, it's quite hot. We should let it cool for at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it's very, very, very old recipe. So we just did this today, and we cannot wait to taste it.
Yeah. So try it. I can't wait to dig in. Thank you.
Here we go.
Oh man, look at that. Thank you both so
Thank you
much
for
for your
coming.
hospitality.
All right.
Can't wait.
Cheers.
How do you say?
Gazoor.
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 Oh man.
Very nice.
All right, a very special thanks to my guest Artan, representing Albania today. And what dish is it again?
We did Tavë Elbasani. It's a lamb and yogurt casserole, which is a traditional dish from Middle Albania, from the city of Elbasan.